Hey there, how there, ho there, Chef Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another ASG Golf video to do with the 4060s Tour Final Chance Qualifier, December 2025 at Great Holes. 128 men playing stroke play. The winner goes to Augusta for the Tournament of Champions, which starts on New Year's Day this year, 2026. If you take second place, you get into a wildcard tournament and 6 wildcards per tour. We'll get you another chance in, so 18 players per tour. We've had 10 guys out of 11 in the 4060 still be there. One guy had taken second place but won the next month, so yeah, all that. And then the other runners up have had bad luck. So we might have 11 people for 6 spots as of right now. Now there is a little bit of a caveat. Vic Gessie is a winner of a previous Tournament of Champions, and he has a second place finish. He doesn't have a first place finish, so he's not automatically at Augusta. If Jesse does win the tournament, he goes to Augusta automatically as a winner thing. However, Gessie does not win this tournament. He gets one of the wild card spots because as a previous champion, and if he takes first place, obviously, if he takes second place, he steals one of the wild card spots. If he did not take a top 2 finish, he goes to the wild card tournament automatically. But anyway, yeah. So we've got ourselves a key match between Jim Clark and Ted Kroll. These two guys have had runner-up finishes. Clark had a runner-up finish in July to Gary Player, and Kroll's runner-up was in February to Dave Reagan. So one of these two guys will be still alive, and one of these two will have to go to the wildcard tournament. 6 of the 10 guys who had a second place finish did win yesterday, so that's a good number. It's a good number. Both wide left. 10 shots for both. Yeah, where's the clapping? Jimmy? Next. Over everything. Kroll. Par. Nope, off by inches. Clark for the hole. And he can't finish it off. Number 2. Will he hit the water? No. Kroll. Over everything. Kroll. And onto the riverbank for birdie. So Clark strikes first. On to 2. On 3. 3. Kroll. Second shot, Clark. Kroll. Full hole. Up by 2. On to 4. Over everything. Yes. Kroll. Oh, that would have been nice if you put the ace through. Clark. This is my foot. Kroll should be able to win this. Oh, it is. Header up. Under 5. Clark. Through 6. Second shot. Over everything. Clark. Clark. Well, what do you guys do? Now look a little bit quiet shot for Bert. Donuts. Clark for the hole. Yay. Second shot over everything. Clark. For Birdie. No, for the hole. Try to go up by two. Avoid that bunker. He does. But not that bunker. Crow. He fights all the bunkers. All the King's bunkers and all the King's men. Couldn't put that bunker together again. For Clark. Oh, what a mess. What a mess himself. Wait.
All right. All right.
Clark. Never been on purpose. It's like you didn't move to hit the bunker. For the hole. Clark to poop. Fuck. He's like, he was supposed to hit the tee. But he missed. So yeah, we'll have 4 of the 6 winner-up guys. Jesse and Kaiser are off camera. Over everything. Never. Flip up. For the hole. 1 by 3 for Park. Let's go for 1. Crow. Up and over. Clark. Over everything. For Birdie. Up by 5 feet. Crow for the hole. Nope. You had a chance. That was the order. Clark, flip it over. Flip it over. Clark. Match. Clark's gonna have to take a little more shot. For the hole. On the top. Over everything. Not quite. Clark. No. 13. One of the holes you'll see it's a little wet. You can move the cursor. Yeah, there was more to the right. Try to go over it into. Oh, punch it. Nice punch. Play, as they call it. Burbert. No, off by 5. Clear for the hole. Wet. Right down the belly of the beast. Go. To the right. Next shot. Up and over. Go back. Crow. Okay. Birdie. Over a shot. Clark for the hole. He could have been up by 2. Well, he will be up by 2. Clark's going to take the lead by 2. And Clark up it over. That pin angle is terrible for birdie. Missed. Clark for the hole. Jimmy Clark is dead, buried, and stuffed. So I think that Ted Kroll kind of knows he's out of luck. And we could see more of Jim Clark. We could. On the 16th side. That wind. Both hit the drop zone. I don't think he should have drew back. He almost put that one. That would have won him the match. Bogey, no. Crow. Here's the hole. Bezalek beats Tommy Jacobs, so Bezalek will be the first guy. All right, now we go to Lord Byron Nelson's match against Bill Mary. Yesterday, we will do them today. There's the first. Second shot over. Mary. Good shot. Nice job. Mary for the hole. Too much. Nelson. Nope. Mary thinks he's going to the hole, and he won't. Rolls needs his coming. There's his person Anderson. Up it over. Henry Clark. That's that. Get up in the right spot. Nope. That could be disastrous. He doesn't suggest, and he's on the cart path. Kroll is going to leg because he can putt. You can putt, and he will putt. Let's going to have to pick him up. For the hook. Off by 6. For double. That's a shot. We missed it. We keep going. Yes, we keep going. Ted Crow's forced an 18th hole. This would be amazing. Lord Byron? They're clapping with these things. Alright, over everything. Martz is getting a trip. Birdie. Damn it, for the hole. That's all I need. Park. Wow. What a mistake. Practically all Coral has to do is keep dry. He does. And Jimmy Clark has just won it. He has. Who knows who's take it? Wow, none of it fits. Clark and Clark win extra holes. Everyone. Dick Metz crushes Jim Ferry by 7. So Dick Metz, no, he did not play for the 1940s New Toronto Blue Jays or Toronto Maple Leafs. However, no, that's not it. Up and over. Bill Nary. Birdie. Match. For the hole. Just off by a few feet. Nelson makes the shot. He does. On the board, Mary Nelson. Mary. Well, it didn't draw back like I thought it would. Probably. Or like it. Nelson. Bing. For the hole. There's a. Oh, I was about to say, there's a hole winner. Clark. This would be embarrassing if Clark botches it. Up and over. Okay. Clark. If I were Clark, I'd just putt. Well, from 12 feet away. He's going to lag it. That's what I would have done. Well, and he can't make it. Fred Daly beats Bob Charles, so Northern Ireland beats Australia. New Zealand, sorry. So, yeah, Fred Daly with the big upset over Bob Charles, I think. And no, Fred's not related to John Daly. What a thought. Listen, up and over. Great. There. Hits the bunker. For Brady. Up by 1. Mary for the hole. There's for the hole. Damn it. Crow and Clark. That was not so bad. Crow went over.
All right.
Clark just stay dry. I said stay dry. I think they're all the same. For the match. Off by 2. Clark for double. He missed. He had Coral from 3 back to beat Jimmy Clark. Well, I didn't expect that. I actually didn't expect that. going to do a little bit of a. So, yeah, so Ted Kroll with the massive upset. He was down by 3. Chrissy O'Connor beats the Gay Brewer. Bob Rosberg beats Dick Myers, so big one for him. Here we go. On to 6. I fell free. Let's go to Mary with about Kaiser. If Kaiser does qualify, does win today, then his match will be televised. Pretty. We're gonna have to keep our eyeballs on that match. Yeah, Gezzy's one of against Jay Habert. That's the guy that a lot of people, even if you make the wild card, want to win because then Gezzy will be out of the roster when they fight for 6 spots instead of 5. I think we're fine with that. All right, Nelson and Neri. Yeah, I think this was the. Yep, this was the first hole that was one.
All right.
Yeah, because he had red, he could move the marker. Apart. Nelson for the hole. No. Haber and Gezzy. It was actually a tight battle. Gezzy was actually up by 3 with 3 to play and nearly choked it to the 18th hole. Is he gonna end up like Jim Clark? You're up by 3 with 3 to go and fumble it. Nice try. For par. Too much. For the match. No, we missed. Or Byron? I9. Mary? Mary. All right, Byron. For the hole. Nope. Okay. Good, good. Everyone gets on 2. See? It was close to the pin. Habert. Over everything. Yes. Gezzy. Wow, did he botch it? He did. Gezzy botched the field lead to Jay Habert. That's a brutal loss by Gezzy. But actually, Gezzy does qualify as a wild card. Yes, he does. So Gezzy does get one of the wild card spots. So we will actually be fighting for the wild card tournament will be for fighting for 5 spots, not 6, because He's there anyway. Gene Lidler beats Venturi by 2. That's a good matchup of the 60s. Lidler and Little Venturi. Little Ken. Aaron Nelson 2 up, headed to the back 9. Into the heavy rough. You can tell it's heavy because it's colored fastly green. Up and Harry. Just me. Or bird. Too much. Nelson for the hole. No. Harry. It worked. Worsham beat Mason Rudolph. Peter Alice beats Lionel Haybert, so 1 out of 2 for the Hayberts. Jay won, but Lionel didn't. Peter Alice trying to get BBC points. His father won one. Up and there. That's good. I don't think he's won a hole. Okay. No, he's won. He's won one of them for par. Yeah, Neri won the first one between these two. Weissong and Bruce Devlin are going to extra holes. I'm really interested. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Over everything. Well, the winds have shifted. Everything shifts for a reason. For the hole. Neri's putting the pressure on. Well, this team in this match is pretty hot. Kaiser. Flip it over. Us. Lima. Haas. For damn it. Haas. Von Donk beats Don Witt. Peter Thompson beats Sonhart. The first ever ASG tournament winner was Peter Thompson. Not the year entering, but in action. Mary? Maybe to the far right. Mary over everything. Ollie at the bunker. That actually works for us. Oh, no. Mary. Have to be. Birdie. No. Mary. He's got it. What? Alright, Hawk. Well, he went far left, but he didn't hit anything. Well, but he hit the riverbank. Plus. Lima. Plus. Overshot. Lima. Oh, how you miss a 4-footer? Near it. Lord Byron. Over everything. Mary. You might as well just lag. Nelson misses a chance. Neri will take the lead. Would it be big if Bill Neri pulled off the upset of Red Byron? The Penguins to be national tournament. I mean, the runner-up tournament, and they'll only get 5 stars. Alright, I have to yawn. Us. Up it over. I bet he had it too. That's one beats White Song. Finsterwell and George Archer are going extra holes. Down Finsterwell. Over everything. Right there. Birdie. Byron needs this one. And he misses, and Bill Neri has a chance to knock out Byron Nelson. Dwayne Martz crushes Kel Nagel like a brick. So Martz beats Nagel, so he's now in the third round. Freddie Haas missed by just fraction of an inch. They both, nice job. They both get to the pin. Kermit Sarley beats DeKaiser. DeKaiser loses to Kermit Sarley, so Kaiser loses. Yeah, if Kaiser had won, we would be doing his round of 32 match automatically, but he's out. So Crow, Nelson, and Lima. So it's now down to 3. And Nelson looks like he might lose. Well, he lands cleanly, so that'll help. He'll marry a chance to knock off a guy like Lord Byron Nelson in a match play. It's out by foot. Byron for the hook. I think he just has to tap it. It is. There we go. Billy Casper's still alive. He beats Billy Joe Patton. What? That would be huge. Then there's no one left. Jesse, Don Clark. Yeah, if Nelson and Lima both lose, the only guy left for matches is Paul. And then we would have to in the system to find out what 2 matchups to do tomorrow. It's the second matchup tomorrow. Pause. Up and over. Lima. Birdie. Oh, off by foot. Lima for the hole. He didn't get it. He was trying to find that. Finsterwell beats Archer. With Byron. Knowing that he's running out of time. Mary?
All right.
Oh man, he goes out of bounds. This could be big if Lord Byron. Well, it's guaranteed. Oh no, there's 2, right? Yes, there's only 2 matchups. Nelson. Oh, stay dry. Thank God for that wall. Because he would have ended up. That wall saved his butt. Because he was an OB. Now he's going to bogey. Might as well lag it because of the way the ball goes. He misses that chance. Nelson for the hook. Got it. We're tied again. Byron's come from behind a couple of times. And now he's tied the match. Yeah, the question of course will be what match. bird. Nelson on 18. All bets are off. High hole means we go to extras. Ooh, Nary. I think it started out so bad that the fans didn't want to clap. Nelson, stay dry. He does. Nary, same thing. He's dry. I'm going to go for it. Nelson's going to leg. Nary, 36 feet. He can't leg. He has to putt. That's right. It's under 40 feet. Oh, and he missed. Nelson. That's what a comeback from Lord Byron. I thought Bill Nary was going to pull off the upset, but Lord Byron has survived. He's got a chance to do what Ted Kroll does and go from second to first. Nice job. Pretty hot. So, will we? Now the question, of course, will be... Well, Lima's got troubles. For the hole. Nice shot. How did he do that? What's that clock saying? 36 minutes. Well, if Lima doesn't do anything about it, I'm going to call it. And then Chloe, oh my gosh, what a shot. Shocked me there. Boss was close to making the bunker. For the hole. Off by 2. And he's safe. Oh, continuing. Told you. I told you. Lost. Shot over everything. 8 yards away. Lima. For Bert. Off by 3 for the hole. In the whole thing of it ain't over till it's over. He's proven it. Lord Byron, I thought, was going to lose Bill Nary. And Clark versus Kroll. I thought for sure Kroll was going to be taken out. Clark was up by 3 with 3 to go, but that didn't happen. Lima, shot. Pause. He's going to have a long putt. And he knows Lima's not that far away. Doug Ford, not the politician, but the golfer. He's now in the round of 32. So that could be big if he wins. Has he ever won? I don't think Ford's ever won. Has he? I don't think so either. My sources say no. I don't think I've found Ford as a winner. No, Ford has not won a tournament, so. Pause. Up and over. And Lima. Oh, that's not Cole. That's Cole. Ah, Charlie Cole. For birdie. Might as well lag. Might as well lag. Okay. Beard and Moody are going to extra holes. Wes Ellis beats Wally Urich, Battle of the Unknowns. Jim Tanessa beats Dave Douglas, so there's that. Lima, up and over, draw, there, pause. Essentials. Lima. Par. Lima. Par? No. For the hole. 13. Lima's got red, so he can switch up. That's the rule. Haas is going to go in for red. Ah, it worked. Lima. Nice shot from Peru. Haas for the hole. Too much. Second chance. Lima needs a shot. And second chance for the match. Beard beats Moody by the playoff hole. In the middle, and 7 to go. Nice. $180. Up and over. Oh. Lima. 5. Up and over, Jeff. Up and over. And... okay. For the hole. You guys went for it. I think he gambled on the top. Lima missing. So plus, right there on 14. Sam Snead beats Johnny Palmer by 2. Johnny, remember me. Doug Sanders wins. So 2 very good golfers. Snead and Sanders are still plugging. Haas hits the bunker. Lima hits the bunker, but gets out of it. Second shot. Up and over. Not even close, Jeff. And straight to the top from Lima. Bird. Mark. Lima taps. He's down by 1 for Haas. 1 to 16. The rock hole. Not over the rocks. So he's in good position. Haas. Off the rocks. He said, why didn't I do that the first time? For the hole. Yeah, he's got it. After Lima will be trying to do it. And of course, the question I think on my mind is, which 2 matches do I do? I mean, they both have been to 1. Nice job there, Lima. Get clean. Nope. That's going to be to that wall. Toss. He doesn't have to pass. He's got a bit of a pass. Haha. Well, Lima's going to have a tough angle. Up and over. He thought he got it up over everything. Oh. No. We're still going, Jeff. We are still going. I'm going to say he's hiding. Looking at that tree. Lima over everything. So that's going to help Haas. Nice shot. Beautiful shot. Lima's going to very quickly swing. Haas says one shot only. And he can't do it. And Lima can't do it. He botched it. That's for him. Lima had it and he threw it away. Seemingly. Unreal. Tony Lima had a chance. Second shot. Over everything. Haas. Always hit the bunker. It's curling away. It's curling away. It's curling away. Lima. Yes, manage. For par. Too much. Lima for the win. Damn it. Bobby Locke beat Mar by 3. So Bobby Locke doing his job. On to the second pair. Lima. Oh! Lima almost hit the wires because that was nice shot by 30. Lima, gotta get close. Not that. Where do I think? I think it's over. One shot only. We got that. Which means we only have two guys, Kroll and Nelson. So Kroll and Nelson are gonna get their games taped, and well, that was it. Harvard Henning beats Cold Art by 5. So no weird name there. Sam Bird beats Don January, who will have to compete again in January. Bob Golby beats Coe by 3, the 68 Masters winner with a pencil. Bob Hamilton beats George Fazio. I think Hamilton was the first ever winner of a playoff in a tournament. He beats Fazio. George Knudsen wins. Beauty. So Knudsen and Martz are in the round of 32. Fat Chick, I should call him, beats Henry Ransom. Okay, so Crow will face Bezalik, and Lord Byron takes on Sarley. Yeah, if Mr. Lima won, if Lima won, he would have faced Locke. Lima Locke. So it would have been 1 and 13. So it's 1 and 8. Crow and Bezalik. Dwayne Martz will have to face the legend Billy Casper, and Knudsen faces Fetchek. So George Knudsen could give Canada some hope in the Sweet 16. Who knows? How many non-American flags? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's not bad. Out of 32 guys, 9 people. Not bad. We have 2 non-American matchups. Daly versus O'Connell and Van Donk versus Thompson. So, yeah, you have Northern Ireland versus Ireland. Oh, that's going to be bad. So yeah, Kroll versus Bezalik and Nelson versus Sarley. So those are the 2 matches that will be taped, will be on TV tomorrow. So Kroll and Nelson are going to try to win and then, take away their wildcard spot, and then you're in Augusta and all that. You don't have to go to the wildcard tournament. Unfortunately, though, many of the others have to. Gezzy doesn't have to because he's a winner of a previous year-end tournament. He can get in. He gets in with one of the wildcards. Brutal. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.